YouTube, what's going on? Kyle again from ePoolSupply. Today we are back with some quick fix videos for you guys on Pentair's Racer Pressure Side Pool Cleaner. This will work for both the Racer regular model as well as the Racer LS. Stay tuned as we dive right in. Alright guys, and we're back. So again, today we have another quick fix video for you guys on Pentair's Racer Pressure Side Pool Cleaner. For today's video, we actually want to show you guys how to get access to the right and left thrust return jets. So these jets actually help with turning the cleaner from side to side. So as you guys are kind of familiar with this cleaner, as the water comes through your main feed mast, it dissipates into here, goes into your water management system, feeds into your timer valve here, and then those actually will distribute the water back to these thrust jets to help go at everything's random. So it'll be a random kind of turn where water will kind of spit out of each side here to just kind of help make sure that this cleaner covers the entire surface of your pool. So in order to take apart these actual hoses for the turn thrust jets, you guys will need to tear the cleaner down to where we are right now. So make sure you guys check out the links in the description. We've got a full playlist that'll show you guys how to take everything apart from the outside in to get you to this point right now. So first thing you're gonna look at is just kind of see how everything's connected to the main chassis in order to be able to take it off. Last thing you wanna do is just start grabbing hoses and ripping and breaking plastic, because if you break the chassis, it's much more difficult to have to replace everything than it would be just to take your time and make sure that you guys lift the clips up properly. So one huge benefit with this cleaner that Pentair did is they, instead of using breakable hose clamps like some of the other manufacturers do, they actually put a permanent zip tie on the hose and gave you the opportunity to actually unclip the connection where it actually goes. So most of these go directly to the timer valve, which is one of the big brains of this cleaner. So it's really nice that they just allow you guys to kind of use a clip system with an O-ring to help seal it, to be able to get those out so that when you do buy your new parts, everything's kind of just a plug and play. So if these zip ties do break, go ahead, get a zip tie, zip them back on, and just make sure you guys cut off anything excess, because you don't want anything to be sticking out and bumping around in the inside of the cleaner. So first thing that you're looking at is when you're looking at the rear end of the cleaner, you guys can see that the thrust jets actually have clips here that actually push up from underneath into the actual manifold frame of the cleaner. And then when you're following the hose across to the top of the timer valve, you guys can see each one actually has its own little clip here into the top. So what you're gonna do is replace them both at the same time. You never wanna just replace one. They do come as a kit with both. It won't matter in terms of like which one goes where. You guys can rotate the hose to make sure that it fits right onto the cleaner. So they're not labeled as one's left, one's right. When you buy them, that's two to the kit, and then they go back into the spots accordingly. So I'm gonna start on the timer valve side, and then we'll make it back again to these clips on the back end. So again, if you guys have seen some of our previous videos on taking these off, the only tool that you'll want is just a small flathead screwdriver. It allows you to kind of get in there without breaking the plastic to be able to get everything off. So I went ahead and removed the one side. Go ahead and remove the opposite side. Sometimes it's easier if you just slide the hose out of your way. Go ahead, lift up. So I got them both off. You guys can see each one actually has a little O-ring here, which just helps that when you do pressure fit them down into the timer valve, everything seals up nice for you. If you have a little bit of lube, when you do put them back together, go ahead and lube it up. Again, silicone-based lube is always what we recommend. It's safer for the plastics, and it'll just last a little bit longer in the water. So go ahead and remove the two fronts from the actual timer valve, and then we're gonna flip it around here, and I'll let you guys see the back. So it does have these two little blue clips that hold it into the manifold. This can be a little tricky if you have a small pair of needle nose pliers. Sometimes that works, but again, only tool I typically use is just a flathead. Go ahead and push the pieces together so that you can slide it down, and then you gotta kind of just maneuver to kind of get this out from the manifold itself. Like I said in some of our previous videos, it's nice because this is not a full solid frame. Everything can kind of move a little bit easier. So go ahead and remove the other side for you. Again, I found out it's a little easier to kind of put some downward pressure on the jet itself as you're trying to push the two pieces together. It just kind of helps push it out of the clip. Go ahead, feed it back down, straight through, and there you have it. So you have both of your turn thrust jets here off the cleaner. Like I said, when you do purchase these, which they are available in the links in the description, you do get 2 to a pack, so if one size breaks, you just might as well take them both off, replace them, just like you do in a car. Once you fix one part, something else always goes bad, so it's always nice to make sure you replace it in pairs. So pretty simple fix. All you're gonna do from here, go ahead, grab your new ones, reattach it, make sure that the clip end is at the back of the frame as well as the front end right here into the timer valve, and then go ahead and reassemble the cleaner and you should be good to go. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It really helps us out. And be sure to subscribe because we got a ton more videos coming your way. I'm Kyle with ePoolSupply. We'll see you next time.